let's talk about something real. Cutting off distractions. If you're serious about leveling up, I'm here to tell you how cutting off certain things can help you get to your goals a lot quicker. For me, it isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter and eliminating all distractions. And let me tell you, the moment I ghosted my personal page, stopped talking and hanging out with my friends as much, cutting off unnecessary expenses, and just stop consuming content as much, that's when everything shifted. I went from $0 to $100,000 in just 1 year, and I was able to grow my Instagram from 320 followers to now 41,000 followers. So if you're ready to cut off all the noise, cut off all distractions, and level up, this video is for you. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere. On your phone, on social media, in the people that we interact with, down the road, like in grocery stores, everywhere, right? It's so many things that's just distracting us and keeping us away from our goal. And I'm gonna be real, sometimes the biggest distractions is things that we create ourselves. I had to make some really hard choices to focus and get serious about my business, and one of the biggest moves that I did that helped me tremendously was ghosting my personal page. I logged out of it and I never looked back. Okay, sometimes I'll still check in here and there, but most of my energy and my time and my effort, it goes into my business. It goes into me posting reels for my digital business. And honestly, it wasn't just social media. Sometimes it was just me hanging out with friends or talking to friends, gossiping, right? And it made me realize I was putting more energy into fun than into my future, into my finances. So I had to cut off unnecessary spending habits, or just habits in general that wasn't really serving my future. And I stopped consuming content mindlessly and started creating more content. And when I started creating more content, I built a digital empire that now has over 41,000 followers on Instagram, okay? And I'll be real, like, it was hard. When you're doing something for so long, mindlessly, not even knowing, you kind of get lost, right? But the moment I did it, I became more focused, more energized, and more clear on my vision. Once I removed those distractions, I had more time to pour into my community and to grow my platform. But it wasn't just about the time that I was investing into these distractions. Sometimes it was just about mental clarity. When you're constantly checking in on folks or comparing your lives to other people's lives because you see Betty from down the street just got a mention or a new BMW, right? A new Benz. You really start comparing yourself, and that drains your energy. So let's talk about how I was able to cut off all distractions. Number one, I set boundaries with my time. If you want your business to pay you, then you have to pay more attention to your business. I had to block out time in my day to solely focus on my business and how I can grow and elevate it. No more scrolling, no more looking at other people enjoy their lives. I had to get my life in order. As Peach would say, I had to get my life in order. I got strict with myself. I literally had to make myself get clear about the goals that I had for my business and put in action right behind it. So literally the action and the time and the energy I was wasting scrolling on social media, looking at other people live their life, I canceled it all out and I put it back into my business so that I can start generating more income. Second thing is I stopped socializing more with my friends. Not saying I cut anybody off, but I just stopped hanging with them as much, especially if we weren't making money together. We were just gossiping and going out for drinks and, you know, doing things that really don't matter, that really doesn't help you grow in your future. I had to cut it off. You literally have to make sacrifices to level up. You can have fun later, but right now, you gotta get your life in order. You gotta grind, you gotta get your money up, you gotta get your funds up. Like, you have to sacrifice the things that don't really matter to you, that isn't helping you elevate, that isn't helping you get to the next level. Sure, nothing wrong with hanging out with friends, and you know, nothing wrong with that, because we all need that. But when you start to do it every day, or you know, too much to the point to where it's not benefiting you, you gotta let it go. You gotta lock in, because at the end of the day, none of your friends are coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you but you, right? You can have temporary fun, but what is the point in having fun if you're still going to be broke in the end? Number 3, I stopped consuming and I started creating a lot more. So I told you, like, I just logged out and I ghosted my personal page and I stopped scrolling just mindlessly, looking at everybody else's life. You know, when you look at other people's life, you begin to compare your life to theirs and wonder why you're not in the, like, it's just a big mental blockage, and you don't need that. You don't need it. You're only hurting yourself. You're putting so much pressure on yourself. You can be doing the best you could be doing, and you may think you're not doing enough just because you see somebody else out there doing something. You don't know what they did to earn it. So I started focusing on me. I started focusing on my products. I started focusing on my content. I started focusing on my community, right? Growing my page, growing my community, serving my community. I put that energy into building and growing instead of just watching. I was no longer a watcher. I was a doer, right? I was a creator. When I cut out all of those distractions, I noticed my business started to grow. I saw the numbers grow. I saw my bank account start growing. And at the same time, I also saw my confidence begin to grow also, because I wasn't looking at other people. I wasn't comparing myself to other people. If anything, I was pouring back into me. I was showing up and creating content for my business so that I can deliver the best content possible to my community. And that helped me along the way build my confidence back up. And if you're serious about leveling up, it's time to look at anything that is distracting you and taking you away from your goals and your dreams and your success. Even if it's yourself, the habits that you do, the routine that you have. You gotta look at what's holding you back, and you gotta tighten up. You gotta eliminate it, cut it off. The man, the friends, the food, anything, literally. It's time to eliminate the noise, focus on your goals, and you'll see how much your life begins to transform. So girl, let's talk. What distractions do you have that you feel like you need to cut off? Drop it down below in the comments. I love to hear how you plan on leveling up. If this video helped you in any way, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and send this to your bestie, your friend that may need this motivation as well. It's been time for you to level up, but in order to do that, you have to eliminate the distractions, okay? So I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.